They are true stories about kids, and they are all being acted out this week on stage by Sheppard High School students. The play is called Identities, and it explores the identity of all of the students, including some who are gender non-conforming. This is real life on stage, and we have some of the students in the play with us, Milo and Mordecai. Thank you so much for joining us. And actually, Mordecai, this is your story that we're going to be seen acting out in just a few minutes.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So my story is about my 3 years at Shep and how I came to discover my gender identity and be comfortable with myself. So it's over the years, I went through different names, different pronouns. I tried to find who I was and who I was comfortable with. And so now I'm Mordecai, and I go by they, them. So.
And Milo, this is a pretty cool thing that your drama teacher did. She met with all of you, and you told her your stories, and now they're on stage. What does that mean to you?
It feels almost like a sigh of relief to be able to get it out there and make something amazing out of my story and everyone's stories. It feels very personal and very heartwarming to see this all come together.
So who wrote it, and who's directing it?
So all the students told their different stories, so all the scenes are about different student stories, and most of it is directed by Forsyth. Some of it was directed by some of the students and some of Forsyth's student teacher.
Forsyth being the teacher.
Yeah.
Mrs. Forsyth,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, and one of her student teachers was helping us direct it as well. So it's a very much a collaborative piece. Everyone has their part of themselves in these stories.
So was it pretty emotional for you, seeing your story on stage acted out, the journey you went through over the last several years being portrayed by your friends and colleagues?
Every time I watch this scene, I remember back to every year when this is my new name this year and my new pronouns, and I get a little teary. I'm like, well, this is who I was. Like, I went through this. This is my story. And it's really interesting that I get to share this story with everyone, and I'm glad that I can have my friends along with me.
Love it, love it. All right, when can we see the play?
So
tonight?
Tonight, Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m., and there's also a matinee on Saturday at 1 p.m. Tickets are available at the Sheppard Finance Office or at the door at Campus St. John.
Okay. Yeah. What are you hoping people take away, Milo?
I hope that people can see that there are really, truly big stories behind young people, and that we have a lot to say and we have a lot to tell, and I hope that they take away a lot of lessons about life, hopefully some good revelations, something that will change them in a good way.
And sometimes that's the only way stories can be understood and portrayed is through art and through song. All right, this is your story, but you're not in it. So we're going to be exiting stage left, and you're going to be putting on your story. So thank you so much, and let's let the students from Shep get to it. Okay.
Hi, my name's Tiffany and I go by she, her.
Hi, I'm Benjamin.
Hi, I'm Lola and I go by she, her. And I go by she, her.
I don't know. Hey girls, it's nice to see you. This is where I was for most of my life. Everyone knew me as
Anna.
This is where I thought I belonged, until I realized I didn't. Hey guys, I'm Andrew. How's it going?
We should date sometime, you know what I mean?
Maybe not. When I identified as a guy, I just wasn't comfortable. And when I identified as a girl, I just didn't feel right. I was lost.
Wait, weren't you a girl?
He or she?
I'm not saying this, but other people say you're lying just to get attention.
So, which bathroom are you using today? What name are you going by now?
Anna. Oh, sorry, I mean Andrew.
Why don't you just use they, them?
They, them. It wasn't she. It wasn't he. I didn't have to squeeze myself into a box. This is where I belong.
Hi, I'm Tiffany and I go by she, her.
Hi, I'm Benjamin.
Hi, I'm Lola and I go by she, her.